The World War I series of games has had its successes and of course its less so. But in honor of Verdun being around for almost 10 years, Tannenberg 7 and Isonzo almost 2 years old now, I thought I'd go back and check all of the games out, see how they've improved. Because, wow, a lot has changed. Fucking that. Ah! What was that? Okay, so Verdun is just as terrifying as it has always been. It is the PTSD war simulator and was the first, well, World War I game in this series coming out in 2014. Okay, I need to turn everything down. I'm breaking my ears at this rate. Jesus Christ, man. Also, this FOV makes me feel ill. Oh, that's as high as it goes. Now, how active is this game still? You can get games. There's one server with around 30-40 people on it, which is enough, and we're in the middle of the day, but this is the entire player base on one server, so I will warn you, if you're wanting a lot of varied games, this is probably not the title for you. Where's this lad? Oh, careful. There we go. Coming over. Oh god. So they are rushing our trench. We're on defensive. If anybody doesn't know, this game works slightly different to any other first-person shooters, where you're not just running around. Okay, it looks like I'm just running around, but that is not that's not the intention of the entire game. You have attacking and defending. So at the moment we are defending. They are attacking our trench, and we have to sit here and make sure they can't get in, essentially. Okay, let's get a reload in there. I'm playing as the officer, hence why I've only got a pistol. Ow, my leg is gone. It is gone for good. Okay, I have now got and unlocked the Kar 98K because I am an elite German. Yes, we are playing the German side. So as you can see, we were defending. Now the whistle has been blown and we've gone over the top of the trenches and it's our time to attack, which is always incredibly deadly as long as you're staying in no man's land. You are just such a sitting target here. Someone's trying to spawn on me, so I'm not going to do any more pushing until they've done such a thing. You can normally see heads popping up, but the bullets will normally reach you first if you're not careful. Jesus Christ. Right, let's have a look at the map. So we're going to do our best bet if we head to the left here and get to that top of the French line. I'm going to... Ow! Despite the game coming out all the way back in 2014, though, when it gets to prime time, in terms of like 7, 8 p.m. UK time, you're able to get some players on the servers. And, I mean, multiple servers at the same time. Probably around 150 concurrent players hop on around that time. Sometimes it even pushes 200 at their 24-hour peak, which is really nice to see. You see there's mustard gas over there, but we're just going to avoid that. Now, we could put our gas masks on, but I think it's actually better if we just... avoid. Oh my god, you're a friend. It's sometimes very hard to tell. Everyone just looks a bit dirty and grimy, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, speaking of dirty and grimy. Don't shoot me, 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 don't shoot me. Oh, mate, don't burn yourself. Now, obviously, you can't see very well in this gas, and it's kind of terrifying, but sometimes you've got to push through it. Now, you can go into gas without a gas mask on. Such a bad idea, though. Such a terrible idea. Oh, hello. Shot him. What's he doing? Just standing there. There we go. I was wondering if that was a teammate or an enemy because he wasn't moving very much. He's running. Yes. That wasn't enough for him. There's another guy just behind him. I wonder if I can shoot through the body. No, it doesn't look like I can. Right, let's get a reload in because we have limited bullets that we can use here. Because obviously we're just chambering bullets. We don't have magazines. They weren't quite as popular at this time yet. It is a very historically accurate game, which I do love about it. It does a great job of doing that. We should actually be able to hold this trench for the rest of the game, I think. I think we've got this. Not if I keep missing shots like that, though. But if we carry on that way, that's not too bad. Did you just get shot, my friend? I think you might have just been shot. Oh, God, the squad's all spawning in now. Me and the boys getting shot in the trenches, as you do. They're coming in. Push them back. Poke your head up, lad. Thank you. Bad shot. I couldn't tell if that guy was dead or just lying down. He's just built something there. Probably some sandbags or some barbed wire. Saved the front line. That was a headshot. So you can see there are a lot of players on this, although they do mix players and bots. So sometimes it's quite hard to tell because they don't name them as bots. They give them historically accurate names. But it does actually not make too much of a difference because this game is so tricky that actually the difference between bots and real players is very minimal because most players are quite bad at this game. Maybe I'm just projecting here, actually. Oh, my words. I've lost my senses once again. My biggest criticism of Verdun, and actually we'll get onto most of these games in general in the World War series, is the lack of variety of maps. And obviously they can't help that. They decided to set something within World War 1, so you're going to find a lot of muddy trenches, especially in France and Belgium. But I think it does hurt the game a little bit. Speaking of hurting the game, this is going to be very painful. Oh my word, look how many there are. Oh! The start of the games is always incredibly intense, and especially on these night maps. It is one of the most immersive World War 1 titles out there. People rarely approach World War 1 games for this reason, because it is really focused towards a more hardcore player base, and especially a game that you die in one hit. It's all bolt action rifle, so every shot must count. There's no submachine guns. I mean, there was a few, but very, very rare. And of course, full MGs are set down as well. Oh my god, I need to get better at shooting. Oh, I am so glad that they missed their shots as well. That was almost a disaster. It seems like this is the trench to be covering though. Just wait till they pop around that corner. I can hear someone up to my left. Is it a friend? I'm hoping it's a friend. No, it's not. It's definitely not. There's someone else down here, I think though. Yep, there's a couple of them. I've hit him. Oh my god, he's just hit my helmet. I think that was that ping. Absolutely terrifying, that sound effect. Verdun is a classic, but it is not the only one. We have two more to get our hands on, and the second one arguably is more interesting. This is Tannenberg. Now, Tannenberg is the second game in the World War 1 game series. It is not quite as popular as Verdun. Actually, it's not even close. There's about 20 players on it right now. Once again, it's got bots, so you're able to still get a game out of it, which is why it's still kind of fun and playable. And in fact, it is more enjoyable, at least for me, than Verdun, just because of the setting. I really love maps like this in Poland, the rest of Eastern Europe. You're able to play as, of course, you're playing as the Entente. You've got the Germans on the other side. Of course, we're not playing as the Germans this time because I think I'm French. I do have a blue uniform. I look rather French, but maybe I'm Polish. Who knows? Speaking of Polish. Didn't see that one coming, did you, sir? This is a beautiful gun, by the way. It's so satisfying. I think there are multiple people in that building, so I need to be careful here. Right, I'm going to go and clear that building now quickly. Can hear someone outside. On the right. No! Why didn't I go for the shot? I was trying to line it up too much. I panicked. Now, 20 players on at this point in time. Not all that healthy. Even at its peak times, we're only reaching about 50, which is kind of Verdun's off-peak time players. Once again, not the most popular game in the world, but I think improves upon most of what Verdun did. It adds a different level of playstyle. You still have your attacking and defending kind of stuff, but really, instead of the attacking and defending front lines, now it's mostly like you'd expect from your casual shooter. And it does feel a little bit more arcadey because of that. You're going to certain points, you're attacking them, you've got to defend them, but it's not really in a front line with whistles and stuff like that like Verdun is, because it's trying to replicate more of what the Eastern Front was. And I love that part of the game. It does, because of the setting, change the way the gameplay runs. And I think that's fantastic. Whilst I think Verdun and Tannenberg should maybe be one entire game, especially now since the player base is running a little bit low, I think with bots, you're still able to get a good experience, so it's not the end of the world. Mate, he's right there. He's right there. And as you can see, I'm getting way more success within this game than I did the last one. Oh! Oh! Muzzle flashes. Your worst enemy. But of course, flash compensators weren't really existing by this point in time. Come on, lads. I can see you. I know you. Mate, they just spawned in. You ran in front of me. I think that was a bot as well that ran in front of me. Bots can sometimes be your worst enemy in this game. I think this is a real guy, though. The bots, you can kind of tell because they have a first and surname, trying to replicate real-life soldiers. That guy's not a bot because he's, one, playing as an officer, and he's doing too much headbanging. Now, we do have placements here. Now, visibility is very low on them, but they can be very effective. Oh, shit. Gas is once again in this, I mean, such a big part of World War 1, and they have tried to replicate it very well. I think this is probably the best way they've replicated gas and mustard gas within a World War 1 game. Battlefield 5 doesn't really affect your gameplay too much. Whoa, that was the enemy push. I just assumed that was friendly because they were so close. But Yakov Ankov, a bot, really pushed up behind me there. I'm not happy with that. Right, we're going to go and take that area back. I can't spawn on them because they're in gas. Okay, we're going to have to try and get a spawn point here. We are taking this point. We're making decent strides to win this game, though. Oh, God, we can't get hit. It's under too much of attacks. Too many attacks. Right, I guess we're going to push over from this side, then. Oh, look at that lens flare. Now, you might notice planes fly over, and this was a part of Verdun. I just didn't mention it in that section. The gas attacks, artillery, all that sort of stuff comes from officers calling it in. And if you know what you're doing as an officer, you can be very strong, very powerful by calling this stuff in. It takes up resources and it is somewhat limited. But as you saw in the last one, especially Verdun, you can get your legs blasted up in an absolute instant in that one. What the hell is going on over here? There was an MG 2 seconds ago. Alright, we're going to take this building. It seems a lot safer. I say that. They're right on this side of it. Grenade! Right, speaking of nades, it's time to throw a couple of my own. I didn't actually see where they went. I'm just going to have to hope and pray. Okay, we got a couple of them with that. Good charge. And then the gas. Okay, we're out of nades. That's fine. A couple of nades down is good enough for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Mate, they are really pushing. What's going on here? Why are we not holding? Why are we just charging forward? I think it's a pretty even team right now. I mean, obviously, most of it's bots, since there's only 20 players on this actual server. Don't know what happened just then. That was terrifying, man. Oh, I'm turning myself on with my own shots. Okay, please nobody cut that out. That was horrific. I might not even put that in the final video. That made me feel a bit sick. Thank you. You put me out of my misery. Yet despite my disgusting metaphor, this is a trilogy of games, and there is one more that I'm yet to play. And then we have the greatest of them all. I mean, Isonzo, without doubt, is where the World War game series has peaked. So far, this one came out in 2022, I think September time. So it's almost been 2 years. And my God, it is still absolutely fantastic. Set within the Alps. I mean, this map is the most recent, Marmolada, which is the border between Italian Alps and Austro-Hungary, I think. It was actually a battle between those two factions where the Austro-Hungarians dug into the mountain, and we'll probably see it in a second, and they built an ice city, and they had like chapels, they had, oh God, they had chapels, they had canteens, they had pretty much everything you need to live within the ice, and it was so cool, and they've recreated it within this. First of all, this is by far the best looking game in the World War 1 game series. Of course, it's not been out that long, but they massively overhauled the graphics. It looks goddamn gorgeous. And I think a lot of that is down to the setting. Set in the Alps, it's just... whoa, it's just gorgeous, man. Unlike anything that I've seen before. And no game has really taken the place of Isonzo, and I don't think any will, because granted it is a niche setting. This is an even more niche theatre of the First World War, but it fits perfectly for this type of game. And I think Isonzo was one of the first times that they've actually wanted it to be an entirely new game. It's got a decent sized player base. We've got a couple hundred people playing now, with a peak of around 400-500 as well at our 24-hour times, which is not bad at all. And once again, you can of course have bots. The bots are a lot better. They're a lot more accurate than they've ever been before. I actually don't know how close we are to the front line here, so I'm going to be very, very careful. So we're in the caves. This is not the ice city. We're not quite at that stage yet, but I think we're moving towards it now. If you guys didn't see my video from a while ago, by the way, there was also a new game mode that was like limited time where you could scale the cliffs. I'll actually put in a clip of that because it was so cool. One team has to climb up the side of this fucking mountain. The other team has to stop them.
How do I lob rocks at you?
Feels like it's a little bit one-sided, if I'm going to be honest.
I don't know about
Hold
that.
E to pick up. Although to be fair, it probably was. I'm gonna imagine the Austro-Hungarian Games had a bit of an advantage in this real-life battle. I've just got.
What squad are you guys in? Oh, you're in squad A.
Ah, I fell off! Just don't look up, whatever you do. Ah, they looked up! Quick, keep climbing!
You know what I'm a little bit scared by? I've just seen the gas mask button.
Yeah, I mean, it's a World War One game. It's like in Verdun. Oh, hey, watch out for my body cam. It's coming for you.
Oh, yeah, shit. Oh,
Oh, it doesn't make any fucking difference. Oh my god, the body's falling on my head.
I can't seem to place it this time.
Okay, what would you rather do? Go up over the trench or fucking do this shit?
I say trench. It's less effort.
Yeah.
Hello, motherfuckers! Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Stab them!
Make it up.
I killed 2 of them! Yeah, I killed them both.
Okay, we've got a flare going up. Now, there is also gas attacks in this. They're a little bit less common because that was a grenade. You're able to sort of run away from them a little bit quicker. Let's push around this side. No! Oh, we killed each other. The Luftwaffe was killed by Resident. Right, we're going to pick up this new gun. It's still bolt action, but it's got a bit of a faster reload speed as well. Also, the UI overhaul is gorgeous now. I absolutely love it. Furthermore, there's way more terrain hazards. I mean, being able to fall off the mountain. You saw me chucking rocks on people a little bit earlier. It is all set on the side of the Alps, so you have to be very careful. But what it also does is it funnels people into certain areas. Who is making all that noise? So you can be funneled into a... Oh my god! I think a man just climbed up behind us and ice axed everyone in the face. Snipers within this game are some of the most powerful, and I love playing as a sniper, don't get me wrong, but they do limit it because, I mean, you can one-hit kill from a long, long way away, and because no one else has scopes, you can be the most powerful person on the map if used correctly. There's people pushing up there. I actually prefer this gun over the other one. It does have a bit of a faster reload speed, but also the sights make it a little bit easier. Someone is looking down upon me, and it's not Jesus, but they might take me to him. I think you can blow up this bridge, you know. I think there are certain areas within this Marmalade map that you can blow up. Thank you. I thought that was the end of my life then, but it wasn't quite. Okay, there's a bombing run coming in. I'm just going to stay inside here while that's going on. Whoa. They bombed off the side of that cliff. Oh my god. I think it's time to make the push under the cover of that bombing run. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, we're on the enemy point now, but it seems like we're not even slightly taking it. I can hear some people up here, actually. I'm on my own. I know there's mustard gas, but I've got someone to kill. Get aside. Oh god. Do you need healing? No, you're good. He's my squad leader. Now, it is not really as communicative as something like a Hell Let Loose or a Squad 44. People are in squads. They all have their own roles. No one's really talking to each other. It is just absolute hecticness. I don't know why they've never really been able to cultivate that within these games, because they should have been able to. It is down a similar vein as Squad or Postscriptum, as it was called before. But yeah, they've never really done that. Oh god, I need to reload. Never forget to reload, kids. Never forget to reload. Wow, look at that. Look at that scenery, though. Where have you come from, lads? Oh, reload again! I hadn't reloaded once again. Are you actually having a laugh? Wait, he's right there. I'm just healing behind him. It's alright, it's me, it's me. Stop, it's me. Oi! It's me! I'm on your... I'm on your... Are you kidding me? I hate you! What? Well, that's kind of Isonzo in a nutshell.